Hello, hello, it's Liz here with Stampin' on the Rock. Today I would like to share with you a card that I just did with a class recently, and it went over really well, and I really like it, so I just thought, you know what, instead of just sharing it with a few people, let's share it with all of you. So this is the card that I will be showing you today. Okay, so let's set that aside. The paper pack that I'm using is called Country Floral. Okay, let me show you some of these patterns to you. It is opened already and has been heavily used, but let me show you some of the patterns. The blue there is really pretty. Some hearts. So it's not just Valentine-y, as you'll see. The bicycles, those are sweet. Okay, and again, that was called Country Floral Designer Series paper. Okay, so we'll set that aside. What I'll be using is a piece of Whisper White cardstock for the base. It's cut in half. It's an 8.5 by 11, cut in half, and I've already scored it at the 4 1/4 line. So that's the base. And then I have a piece of mint macaron. Make sure that I'm accurate with that. Yes, mint macaron. So I have a piece of mint macaron that's 3 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And then I have a piece of the pattern paper from that pack that's 3/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And then let's see, this is just a scratch piece of paper that I'll be punching out of, and I'll show you that in a second. So it's not really an exact measurement, but I'll share that with you in a minute. And then I have this little piece here that is 3/4 of an inch by, the length will vary depending on which words you choose to put in it, okay? But it's a 3/4 inch strip as far as the width goes. All right, so let's get started with this. I'm going to go ahead and let's do the front part. This is the base. What I want to do with the base is, if you see how this opening is, it opens in this way. It shows 2 different patterns from that paper pack, which is awesome. It actually shows 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I cut off a 1 inch strip here. You don't want to have your paper, though, your cardstock, if you like cut it at, you know, your half of a piece of a cardstock, you don't want to take it and just cut off a 1/4 inch, because then it's hard to know where the center should be. So let me explain that a little bit better. You have an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You're going to cut that in half, and then you want to score the center and actually fold it like it would be a card. Then you want to take the front, and you're going to cut off 1 inch. And then that's it. And then you'll just have this piece set off, okay? So that's your 1 inch cut off the front there. All right, so I'm just going to tell you, I had a dental procedure done this morning, and I think I'm pretty well back to normal. I had some medication for it, but I will tell you, I still feel a little foggy in the head, so bear with me. This is life, right? But anyway, so that's the front of it, and let's go ahead and take this piece here, and we're going to adhere that on the back. Okay. It helps if I have my adhesive nearby, which I did not. There we go. Let's put this down on the front. And I always feel it's better, for me anyway, and try it, to get things even top to bottom, side to side, if I'm standing up and looking down at it. Okay. And then I'm going to take this piece here, and that is going to go on the side. I just realized I might be missing a piece, so bear with me. If you close this up, then you know where you want to put this. So I'm going to lay that down here. So there we go. That's what we have so far. And I realized I did not cut the center strip, so let me cut a piece for that center strip. Let's see, maybe it won't be the exact same pattern as what we used, but it could be. What should we use on there? Let's do that. Okay, for that center strip, let's do a 1 inch strip. We can do that. Put that aside. 1 inch by 5 1/4. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is the strip that's going to go down the side. So this is 1 inch by 5 1/4 inches, or down the center. Okay, so I'll just lay that down the center, and there you have it. All right, so that's what you have so far. All right, now I'm using the postage punch, which is in the annual catalog, and that's what I'm using, just that random piece of white paper. So just grab a piece of scrap paper that you have somewhere and punching that out. All right, and that is just going to get attached flat. And I'm kind of laying it not in the center, but up just a little bit higher. Okay, so there's that. And then this piece of, what I like about a lot of the Designer Series papers is they usually have 1 or 2 sheets that all the images are separate so they can be cut out. So that's why I'm cut this one here, and I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut it. And I know that freaks some of you out, but you can cut it with a white border or you can cut right up against the image. It's totally up to you. And I was going to do this ahead of time, but I want you to see how fairly quickly I think this goes. Okay, so there's one leaf. Let's do this heart here. Getting a little bit caught there, that's okay. And remember, I was a little bit medicated for this procedure today, and I'm still doing this. So that means you can do it too. Okay, let's do that one. Let's do this big heart. Okay, hope you guys are having a good week. I'd love if you have comments about any of the videos that I'm sharing, that you would leave the comments below, nice comments, in the comments below. If you like something you're seeing, please hit that share button and send it along to someone else. Okay, here's our last leaf. Okay, and there we go, and there we have it. All right, so I'm going to start with the heart, and I'm using dimensionals. So I'm putting two dimensionals on the back here. And I'll take that and put that right up toward the top. And we'll do the leaves next. And I'm just putting 1 dimensional on the back of the leaf. I'm putting it right on my fingernail, perfect. Not. All right, so we're going to take that one and let's put that here. Okay, and we have 1 more leaf. I'll pop that in there. So there's not actually a lot of stamping on this one. This one, the dimensional is a little bit big. I don't like that. You can trim that off, or you can grab mini dimensionals too. We do have those. So put that there. And then we want the heart. I'll put a dimensional on the heart right there in the center. And we'll put that down there. How cute is that? Okay, that's super cute. Okay, and then the words, you can stamp the words right across. Let me see the stamp set. Let me see if I have that nearby yet. I may have put that stamp set away already. Let's see. Yeah, I think I actually put that stamp set away already. Hang on a second, guys. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay, apparently I put that stamp set away already. So, anyway, this stamp set is, I will put it in the comments. How about we do that? How about we put it in the comments? I'll get the stamp set written in the comments of this video. And there's lots of different options for the words. This is the finished one here. So I put happy anniversary on there. So it's not just for Valentine's Day, but that gives you the card idea. And again, you can use whatever papers you have just to do this design. So you're going to cut your paper in half. Do your score first, fold it in half. Once it's folded in half, then cut your 1/4 inch. If you go ahead and leave it like this fully open without your score line in the center and you cut your 1/4 inch, then you're not really sure where the center is supposed to be and it kind of gets a little cockamamie. So 4 1/2, score it and fold it, then cut your 1 inch. And there you go. And there you have it. So I hope you enjoy that. Check out the notes below and I will put the name of the stamp set in there. Talk to you later. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.